I know you wanted to work on your Lambo leaps. Did you get a little higher than you expected on the first one?
Yeah, the first one, I really wanted to redeem myself from last year, and so I just kind of put everything I had into that vertical there. And, luckily we had a bunch of fans to support me, but I was about to take a nosedive into the stands.
AJ, so early in the game, you got stuffed on a couple of third and short runs. What did it mean to you to get the call, third and goal from the 3 there and yellow card?
Felt really good, just that I had that trust from the coaches and, the guys in the huddle to get my number called again in that situation. For me, I hate any running back, you hate getting stopped. So it was good to get back out there and get the chains moving, get a touchdown in those short yard situations.
When you get in that, I think that first one, kind of the pile just kept moving forward and forward and forward. How do you keep your balance, and what do you do from just a vision pad standpoint in those situations?
Yeah, something I've really been working on, looking at the tape from last year, a point of emphasis for me was really like running below my pads, not running up so straight. So in those situations, having good pad level really helps, keeping the ball or keeping your legs moving. Stuff like that. But I also know I had a couple of times where the big old linemen were pushing me along too, so it's always great when you got their help.
What's worked for you the past couple of weeks, catching passes out of the backfield?
I'd say, just practice. I really have been, that's something I really wanted to work on here too, coming in, just being able to, I was talking about being an APB, all-purpose back. I really want to be somebody reliable in every situation. So, I've just been working on it. I got Aaron Jones to, teach me a lot of the stuff. He's, done so well in the past game, so he's really been teaching me a lot.
AJ, have you been able to visit with Aaron, and you may now be asked to kind of be the lead dog here for a while?
Yeah, when he first exited the game, he looked at me and said, "Get the job done, finish it off." And that's like my big brother on this team. I love him to death. So, for him to, like I said, believe in me, that trust was great. And like I said, I wanted to finish it off for him and the team, and we got it done as a team.
Aside from being more involved in the game plan, just going from year 1 to year 2, what have kind of the biggest differences been for you?
I'd say confidence, really kind of feeling like I belong. I feel like that's something that's been building each week to week, especially this year. Even when I had a bad game or when I messed up, being able to bounce back and kind of have that next play mentality. That's something that honestly I wasn't the greatest with, and I'm still working on. But I think having chances where things don't go my way, and then kind of self-correcting. I think practicing that has helped me keep building my confidence throughout.
AJ, you talked about individual confidence. What's the team confidence like? How would you describe it?
I think the team confidence is amazing. I think we have a team where you can look around the locker room, and I always talk about the leaders we have on this team, on both sides of the ball and special teams. We got leaders and vets, and even guys that haven't been here that long, just kind of grinding. And if you look at our season, we've had so many games where we're neck and neck, or we're behind and we find a way, or people are out and people have to step up and things like that. And I think that just kind of speaks to the team we have, the culture, and it all starts from the top, from the coaches, and then obviously the vets and the leaders that we have. That's kind of our standard to play for one another.
How much has the defense taken the pressure off your offense, just the way they performed, especially recently?
I mean, anytime you can play that well on defense, these last 2 games for sure just ring out. They've been playing so well, and that as an offense, it's always great to get the ball back and have as many opportunities as you can to get a chance to score and put up points. But like I said, that kind of one of those things where you look across the locker room, no matter what scenario it is, you trust those guys on defense to get the job done, vice versa. So it makes for great team confidence.
AJ, was Aaron Rodgers tonight? Just like old times?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback to ever play this game. So, he is for sure Aaron Rodgers doing this thing, and it's great to just follow his lead. He's a great leader. I keep learning every week. I learn a little something better, a little something from him, and it's really awesome.
What's the process like in earning his trust?
I don't have it down to a T or anything like that, but I think, he's been around the game for a long time. He's seen a lot of great players, I think it's just, consistency, I would say, but that's kind of the name of the game. I think consistency and growth, and that's something I've really been trying to work on as the games go on, week to week, practice to practice. So, I'm working on it.
Did you know Elton was going to jump with you? And what was that like, share that moment with him?
I didn't know that he was going to jump up there with me, but, this week in practice, I had a run, and I slipped and I bumped into him. And, that was perfect for us to both get up there. That's like, I got his back for that one. So that was awesome. I hope somebody got a really good picture of us up there. I'll send them a picture.
With grinders like the last 2 weeks, it seems like you guys have to maybe value every possession just a little more. How difficult is that to kind of stay locked in and just take things play by play instead of letting things snowball when it's, tough sledding offensively?
I think, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak through my time being with the Packers. Last year, obviously I was behind Aaron and Jamal, and I didn't, necessarily get in the game or get the ball in my hands as much. And so I feel like that taught me, really how to cherish those opportunities, how to make the most out of them. So for me, whether I'm getting a lot of carries or not, or we're starting off hot or not, I was used to that last year. So I feel like that, the silver lining of that really taught me how to, take each play, not take it for granted.
Back to the leadership thing. Matt LaFleur is very matter-of-fact with us. He doesn't really give us much. Have you learned anything about him the last even couple of weeks, from the win at Arizona to everything you've been through? Anything that stands out behind the scenes leadership-wise?
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach. He's one of the, I don't know how to, I guess, put it into words, but he's kind of one of those guys, he'll step in the huddle. He demands a lot of his players, but he also, puts us in the best situations to prosper. He'll take the time to, for me, obviously, big change from last year to this year is getting in the receiving game. Like, one thing that pops into my head is him taking the time to break things down. When we got a whole offense going, but he'll pull me aside and be like, hey, this is how you can do it, this is how you can improve. And that's how he is with everybody. And so, and all our coaches are like that, but especially him, the head coach, I think that kind of, just kind of shows the group that we have, and I'm honored to be a part of this family, for real.
AJ, when do those screens really come in handy? Twice, I think Aaron Jones in a couple of, was it consecutive plays? I don't even remember, but they were pretty close. You got big gains. What does that do to the defense, and what is it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get an explosive play or a chunk play like that, it's huge, especially in this league, especially against great opponents. I'm pretty sure Aaron had one, which he ripped off an explosive, then we had a playoff, and then did it again. And, a testament to him and the offensive line out there blocking with him. But, like I said, like any play, anytime you can get a bunch of positive yards like that, that really kind of ignites the spark in the offense, gets everybody on the sideline going. It's awesome.
AJ, speaking of explosive catch and runs, can you take us through your 50-yarder from the start to when 17 comes and hits you one more time at the end of it?
Yeah, I kind of had my protection first, and I was to leak out to the flat. And, I wanted to make sure I stayed in bounds for sure, keep the time going. And, I tried to make a man miss, and then as many people as I could miss, and just keep going, trying to score. Obviously, that's the goal on each play. But, that was nice to, give us a big chunk play. And, happy to, get the team that momentum to go down there, and then we scored on that drive, so it was awesome.